Hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome back to the Mystic Veil. We're going to do a general reading for you guys today. This is everything that you need to know right now. This reading will be timeless, so whenever you see it is when you are meant to. As a general reading, not every message here is going to be for everyone, and that's okay. Take what resonates for you and leave behind that which does not. Please also be advised that I'm an intuitive reader. That means that I read the energy of the cards and I don't always adhere to traditional card meanings. Try not to get hung up on that. I try not to. Sometimes spirit makes things really jump out at me. All right, we're going to jump straight in. We'll take some cards from my chakra deck and my luminous humanness deck to get an overall energy of the read for you guys, and then we'll do a tarot spread for you. Okay. Come on through, please, Spirit. What does the collective need to know most right now? What do you need to know most right now? Money. Yeah, I just heard big things are changing. Money, finances, power, generosity, and abundance. About time, right? About time. What else is happening? What else do we need to know about right now? Third eye chakra. Somebody's waking up. Somebody's getting downloads. Somebody has spiritual gifts coming online right now. And if you already had those spiritual gifts, if you're already awake, they're about to be upgraded. Third eye chakra. Sound is going to be of importance right now. Music, silence, rhythm, and vibration. Somebody is, if you don't already have it, about to get the gift of clairaudience, I feel. This could also come in the form of like echolalia. This is songs, phrases, things, words that are on repeat in your mind, and it can come through songs that you hear on the radio as well. You just suddenly know that this is a message for you. Sound is going to be of importance. You're going to hear something, and it's going to strike a chord with you. And emotions, feelings, expression, moods, and balance. All right, now, when we talk about being an energetic reader, this card always makes me feel like this person is emotionally unstable. This is somebody perhaps with a split personality or somebody that is just really unhinged and unbalanced that could be in your energy at the moment. It doesn't have to be. That is just the energy of the cards. And as I said, that we've had that turnover. So I will take that, but I'm going to keep it off to the side, Spirit. Somebody that is emotionally unhinged could be in your energy, or it could be that you need to address some emotions, bringing something into balance. So we had this Five of Cups, which is about despair. So somebody is emotionally unhinged and they're going through despair. And I don't even know why I picked this deck up. We haven't done our Luminous Humanness deck yet, Spirit. So the energy is a bit all over the shop. Okay, somebody doesn't know which way they want to go. They don't know what they want to do. They're unhinged and unbalanced right now. Somebody is crying over something that has been lost. And they're not seeing that there is still something there in the background behind them. So if this is for you, not all is lost. Something has been lost, but not all is lost. Cups and emotions. Cups and emotions together. All right. Money. We have divine discombobulation. Yeah, we're all over the shop, okay? So the energy is a little bit hectic right now. There is like, am I coming or am I going? What am I doing? What am I doing? Under third eye chakra, we have got How to Win the Game of Life. If you guys have not read the book by Florence Scovel Shinn, read it. The Game of Life and How to Play It. Okay, this is all about our mindset. We can manifest, we can bring things in. Please go read that book. If you don't, if you're not a reader, there's plenty of audiobooks available. You can listen to it on YouTube. I tend to not have as much time as I would like to read these days, and my eyes don't really like it anymore, so I listen to a lot of books. Under sound, that might be what you're listening to. Under sound, you might be about to listen to a podcast or something, or an audiobook that's really going to resonate with you. Oh, to be sovereign. Ooh. Somebody is coming into some divine energy. Somebody's about to step up, level up financially. They are wearing those royal robes in purple and gold. Not only that, you are sovereign. You are a child of the Most High. And you are already golden. Okay, so under emotions, there we had that card that popped out where somebody is sad because they're crying over something that has been lost. You're already golden. You're okay. So if this is you, if you feel like you have lost something and you are sad about it, it's okay. If this is somebody else that is in your energy, same deal. You're okay. Okay? Okay. How many times can we say okay? Oh, Spirit, come on. All right, let's get into it, Spirit. Come on, it's been too long. Money, divine discombobulation. What can you tell us about that? What can you tell us about this money situation? The Fool. Somebody's going on an adventure. Somebody's taking a leap of faith. And this is going to bring about financial abundance for you. You may be feeling a bit unsure about whether this new venture is going to pay off. It is. You've got the money there. The cards don't want to shuffle. Interesting. Whoa. All right. We're all over the place. The cards do not want to shuffle. Somebody needs to know that they're okay. They're feeling very upset at the moment. Perhaps there's something that they don't want to hear right now. They need to know that they're going to be okay. Whether this is you or somebody that's in your energy right now, everything plays out exactly as it should. You're going to be okay. You'll be all right. We have the Moon in reverse. This is under How to Win the Game of Life and Third Eye Chakra. So something had been concealed from you, because the Moon is all about things done in the darkness, things being brought to light. Something was previously concealed from you. You now know about it. You had connection to source. Somebody gave you a download. You know what's going on. It's no longer concealed. It's revealed. Pisces energy with the Moon. We have got the 10 of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. So 10 of Cups in reverse. This is the opposite of your white picket fence, your happily ever after, but it's coming under sound. So you're going to hear something about somebody that was trying to stop that for you, somebody that was interfering in some way. They were in your energy and they were trying to block that for you, but you're sovereign. Okay, so I don't feel like this is going to pay off. I feel like this is the outcome for you. Okay, you are going to get your treasure. But let's go ahead and confirm that, shall we? Oh, I do apologize. I know I've been away for quite some time, guys. I've had some stuff going on. But we're going to kick off 2026 with a bang. We're going to go hardcore with the messages. Okay, I feel like the energy has finally cleared, even though like there's a little bit of push and shove going on here. It's time. It's time to get back into it. So, money. Divine discombobulation. You might have been feeling really out of sorts. Maybe you've been struggling mentally or physically. Maybe you can't get your act together. But this was divine discombobulation. God planned it this way. This was to make you pause, to make you wait before you set off on your adventure. The timing might not have been right. Maybe you were being called to rest and you weren't listening. So God's like, right, bed now. Take it how it fits for you. or distracting you, keeping you busy in other ways, and you just couldn't get to that project. So maybe there was something that you really wanted to start. I've been wanting to get these readings happening for the last few weeks, but there's been too much other stuff going on. Maybe that was divine timing, divine discombobulation. The timing wasn't right. All right, tell me all about it, please, Spirit. We have got, it's go time in the reverse. It wasn't go time. Okay, it wasn't go time. Is it go time now? Is it go time now? Can we go now, Spirit? I don't know. Is it go time yet? But yeah, exactly what I was saying. It wasn't the right time. Tell us more. It wasn't the right time. Loch Lomond. Okay, so you take the high road. No, how's it go? You take the high road and I'll take the low road and I'll be in Scotland afore ye. All right, so you could be being asked to take the high road on a matter, or it could be the literal meaning of that song. So somebody in the spirit realm perhaps that passed on before you. So the story of the song with Loch Lomond, there's two soldiers that were captured, and one of them was set to be executed, and he was saying, if you take the high road, I'm going to take the low road. He knew that he wasn't going back alive, but he was going to get back to Scotland before him because he was going to be in spirit. Okay, and it says, me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. So, could be being asked to be the bigger person in a situation, or you could literally have somebody in spirit that is assisting you at this time. Take that how it fits for you. Mind my singing. I've got next door to no voice today. All right. What else can you tell us? What else can you tell us? If you have that past loved one, they are helping you right now, and they're about to help bring in some money for you and set you off on your adventure. Cleanliness is next to godliness in the reverse. So there is something about a message in your mess, okay? There is a message in your mess, something to do with things that didn't work out for you in your life, and that's going to be your message. There also could be something like maybe that's your organization system, okay? Maybe it looks chaotic to everybody else, but you know where everything is. Take it how it fits for you. But you could be about to speak on the mess that is your life, but it wasn't a mess at all. To everybody else, it may have appeared that way. It may have appeared that you were completely off the rails, lost your shit, mentally unhinged. But this is exactly how God planned everything for you. This is exactly who you are and who you were always meant to be. This was always meant to happen. A ritual done in reverse. A ritual in reverse. So something in the physical. This is not spiritual. This is not spell work. There is something happening in the physical. I need some context for that, Spirit. I'm going to take 2 extra. Ritual in reverse. I need a bit of context. The opposite of a ritual. Put it in the comments. I'm drawing a blank there. What's the opposite of a ritual? If it's not spiritual, it's not a ritual. It's just every day. It's just the ordinary every day. It's the mundane. It's like a factory process. It's just, there's nothing special about it. Jeffrey Dahmer, don't go in someone's house because it's a trap. Maybe they were casting some sort of negative ritual towards you. Maybe you've got somebody in your life that really wants to harm you. Let's take one more for confirmation. This ritual in the reverse. Somebody is a creep, TLC. They are feeling justified about a wrongdoing, something that they did against you. Okay, so you have got somebody in spirit that's helping you. I'm now hearing that there's another meaning to that. This person wants you to be in spirit. They want you to be, because if they can't have you, if me and my true love will never meet again, they want to. That's not for everybody. Please don't get paranoid. This is just the energy. It can be literal. It can be metaphorical. They may just not like you very much. Take it how it fits for you. All right. Throat chakra. How to Win the Game of Life. Please read that book or listen to it. The Game of Life. Florence Scovel Shinn. The moon in the reverse, something that has been brought to light, something is no longer done in the darkness. It's been revealed. It has come out. D is involved. This could be a first, middle, or last initial of you or somebody involved in this storyline. D. What else can you tell us? There is a grandfather involved here. So the grandfather might be your loved one, your departed loved one. That will be resonating for some people. Okay, and they've brought something to light. Whoa, growth has flipped over, but we've also got too many. So they're allowing you to grow. Your spiritual gifts are upgrading, and your grandfather is involved in this. Or it could be multiple loved ones that have crossed over. We'll take one more. Any clues on the secret that has been brought to light? Something has been returned to sender, and there is a reunion that is not going to take place. Okay, so that is something that has to do with this thing that is no longer in the dark, that is now illuminated. Something has been returned to sender with this person, and there is not going to be a reunion there. Sound and to be sovereign. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Did this person try and block your happily ever after? Because I feel like the rest of the energy is very, very positive. I feel like this was what they wanted. This is what they tried to do. Revenge body, you're about to have a glow up. Okay, and they did not want this to happen. Okay, doesn't have to be a physical glow up. You could be about to glow up with your career, with those spiritual gifts, but you're upgrading some part of your life. What else can you tell us? Give us some more clues. We have got a divine masculine is involved here. Yeah, I feel like somebody was trying to block your happily ever after from coming in. Have they been successful though? Remains to be seen. We've got echolalia, under sound. Pay attention to that song, that phrase, that sound that is on repeat. This is your guides communicating with you. Okay? You wake up in the morning and there's just this song in your head. That's a message. Okay? That's a message from spirit. If there's just like a quote from a movie line that you can't get out of your head, that's a message for you. Again, we've had quite a few that have popped out there, but on the top, Hitman for Hire. This person tried to block your happily ever after. They tried to stop you from going to your new house. Aries in reversed. Not an Aries. Somebody that was pretending to be the Emperor, or it could be that your new love is this Emperor. We've got divine masculine there, so not an Aries is involved. H upright, R in reversed. Don't generally take letters in reverse because, I mean, how are you supposed to interpret that? And a past life karmic is in the reverse. So this person that is coming in is not a past life karmic. They are a divine masculine. Divine feminine, if you need to flip that, there is no gender in tarot, okay? But the person that is coming in for you now, this is your person. Somebody else tried to block that from you. Emotions. We had that person that is very sorrowful and despairing about something that's been lost. I feel like that person is really going through a rough time at the moment. You are already golden and you are getting your 10 of Pentacles. This is extreme abundance. This is generational wealth. What else can you tell us? What else can you tell us? We have got, by the sweat of your brow, hard work in order to survive, usually after a fall from grace, but it's in the reverse. Money's about to come through to you very easily. Okay, this is your blessing. Whoa. Oh. Scout's motto, be prepared. You're about to be extremely abundant. What are you going to do with that money? Are you going to do good things with that money? Be prepared. It's coming. You're happily ever after. Someone tried to stop it, but they can't stop it. Whoa. Okay. You're right. Trust your intuition, but it's in the reverse. So if you just thought something about who you think might be involved, or maybe you just had a thought, oh, that's not for me, that's not true. Okay, this is for you. We also had Ursula. So from The Little Mermaid, Ursula. A bad deal, somebody stole something, someone who is impersonating you, trying to destiny swap with you, trying to silence you or steal your voice. It's in the reverse. This hasn't worked. This has not worked. All right, tell us more. Who is this creep that is a Jeffrey Dahmer? Don't trust this person. They tried to do a ritual on you. It has failed. And you have some spiritual assistance here. It's go time, but it's in the reverse. So I feel like it wasn't go time, but is it go time yet? Can we go now? No, not quite. Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse. Okay, so Pentacles is maybe. Pentacles is a very slow moving energy, but it's in the reverse. So that could mean that things are speeding up, but it's in the reverse. He's not moving at the moment. So divine discombobulation. There's a few little pieces that still need to be set in motion and put in place. And then you get your 10 of Cups. Okay, not quite go time yet, but then you get your 10 of Cups. This departed loved one is coming in to help, or as I said, for some of you, there's a situation that's playing out and you're being asked to take the high road and to be the bigger person here. All right, what can you tell us about this Jeffrey Dahmer creep with this not so good ritual that was either attempted or that failed? Or Queen of Wands in the reverse. Typical. Okay, male or female. Wands is a card of action. It's a card of fire, so it could be a fire sign. It's in the reverse though, so it doesn't have to be. Whatever this person did, Wands often associated with spell work, with spiritual things. It failed. It failed big time. They tried to cast some sort of spell. It doesn't have to be literal. Okay, when I say spell work and things like that, it doesn't have to be literal. They could have just been meddling in your business, whatever it was that they did, and they felt justified in doing it. So if you look up the lyrics for Creep by TLC, she's talking about cheating on her partner because she knows that he cheated on her. And she's like, well, you know, I still love him, but I got to get mine. Okay, I still love them, but I need some attention. This person felt really justified by what they did. What else can you tell us? What else can you tell us? Ace of Cups. Okay, so there is an offer coming in. It is a gift. It could be to do with a relationship. This could be your 10 of Cups that's coming in. It is on the way. Under throat chakra. So there is a truth that's coming out also. Oh, no, it's not throat chakra. My apologies. Third eye chakra. Under third eye chakra, I'm flipping back and forth today too, and I feel like this person is. How to win at the game of life. And then we had that moon in reverse, something that they tried to keep hidden, but it's come out. D being involved, you or them. A grandfather being involved, you or them. Doesn't mean that they have to be a grandfather. Their grandfather might have played a role in what's happened here. Growth. A reunion that is not coming about, and something is being returned to sender. Tell us more. Tell us more. What's going on with this situation? tower moment for this person. Whatever it is that they sent your way, it's coming back to them. If that was spell work, then whatever spell they cast, it's coming back. If it was literally in the physical, if this person was being a creep and cheating or whatever, somebody's about to cheat on them. Doesn't mean that someone's going to cheat on them in a relationship. They could get cheated out of some sort of deal. Take it how it fits. Whatever they sent your way is coming back though. And it's going to cause a massive tower moment. They're going to feel like their whole life has been upended. What else can you tell us? 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this person tried to block your finances. Their finances are being attacked heavily. They are no longer financially independent. They are no longer financially stable. They are no longer abundant. They're having a tower moment that is going to wipe out their finances. And it's because they tried to attack you. It's because they tried to attack you. All right. But it's going back to sender, okay? You're heavily defended. Heavily defended. You have the high point on the hill. You are in the best position. Woo! Too many. All right. We'll take one more for this. What else can you tell us about this situation? They tried to attack you and they're coming undone because of it. Okay. This is a card of rest and rejuvenation normally. In the reverse, it could be a card of final rest. It could be a card of final rest. I just felt the entire energy drop. The entire energy in the, it's like somebody just sucked the oxygen out of the room and just, that's not going to be for everybody, obviously. But somebody in this instance was sending some sort of bad energy towards your health, your life, and it's long-term rest. If it's not death, they could be being hospitalized. They could be going into a mental assignment because there is mental instability there. But this is permanent rest. This is not just a take some time out, take a roster day off. Okay. So under sound, you are sovereign. The 10 of Cups that they tried to block. We had you're having your glow up, your divine masculine is coming in, divine feminine if you need to flip that. Paying attention to those songs, phrases, sounds that are on repeat. This person sent in a hitman for hire, or this person was a hitman for hire, or confirmation. Excuse me. Or this person was a hitman for hire. There could be another party involved here. This person could have been a plant in your life. That is horrible to think about, that somebody could worm their way in and have a relationship with you, wanting to take you out. But people be messed up. They tried to stop you from getting your new house. This is an Aries in reverse that's involved. So I feel like this is your Emperor, your divine masculine. Their first, middle, or last initial could begin with a H, or yours does. An R in reverse, we don't really take that. No way to do this. This is not a past life karmic. Not a past life karmic. That means they're your person. This is your divine counterpart. They are coming in. Someone tried to stop it, but they're coming in. Someone tried to have that in the reverse. They can't stop it. And I am heavily feeling my throat close over. This person is still holding on for dear life, trying to stop this. 4 of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so you are about to come into a time where you're not apathetic. You're not rejecting the gifts that are being given to you. Wonderful things are coming into your life. You're about to majorly step up. This person has received their karma in that last channel. That's closed out an energetic cycle and a tie between the two of you, which then kicks off a new cycle for you. A cycle where you have that attitude of gratitude, the game of life and how to play it. This is what is going to bring things in for you. This is not toxic positivity. This is energy going where attention is flowing. Okay, somebody wanted you to think that you didn't have a choice, but that is way too many cards, so we won't take those. But somebody wanted you to think that you had no choices, no options. They wanted you to feel stuck. That's not happening. That's not happening, though. All right, what is happening? What is going on? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So somebody's fortunes are going backwards. I don't feel like this is you. The rest of your reading is very positive. This is this other person. This is the hitman for hire. Their fortunes are being reversed. Okay. What else can you tell us? The moon in reverse again. That's twice. Okay. Whatever this person did, okay, twice. So there may be two truths. Okay, maybe there's been a half truth that has been revealed, but remember that half a truth is still half a lie. Maybe you only know half the story. You might think, oh, okay, yeah, there was some secret that came out and I know what that's all about. It's not the whole story. There's more. But wait, there's more. Again, Pisces energy with the moon. Oh, and we've got a high priestess in reverse. Could be a Cancer involved here. This is somebody who was not spiritually awakened, okay? They might have been connected to spirit, but not the right one. This is someone who was in their devil energy. This is not somebody who is connected to divine source, okay? So we've got Pisces there. We've got Cancer there. With these emotions that need to be considered right now, yours or theirs, somebody that's despairing over something, but you are golden, you're coming into your Ten of Pentacles. This is generational wealth. We had the not having to work hard. This is not being done by the sweat of your brow. This is a gift coming in from the divine, and it's just going to happen really easily for you. It's like you instantly manifest whatever it is that you're desiring right now. So keep doing it. Be prepared because it is coming. Not quite yet. We've still got a few things that need to play out, but it is coming. So start preparing. Start living as though that has already taken place because it is on its way. Whatever your intuition was about, as I was saying that previously, if you did have a thought that, you know, this is not for me, that's not true. If you were thinking about a particular person that may have been involved, it may not be them. And we also had that somebody was trying to steal something from you, whether this was that they were impersonating you, trying to destiny swap with you, trying to silence you or steal your voice. That was a bad deal and it's in the reverse. It didn't pan out. They may have been able to delay your Ten of Cups and your Ten of Pentacles, but they cannot stop it. What is yours and will always find its way to you. You can't stop destiny. This is in your spiritual contract to have this, okay? And some person can't come along and rewrite that. That's not how it works. They can't rewrite your contract. All right. We have got celebration coming in. Okay, so be prepared. Something wonderful is coming in. Financial and to do with relationships. This is your person. This is your happily ever after. King of Wands is of significance here. Okay, so fire energy could be Aries. We did have Aries there before, but it being in reverse, I was thinking, okay, Emperor is Aries energy, but there could be an Aries involved. Could be a Leo, could be a Sag, doesn't have to be. This could be somebody that is spiritual, okay? This could be somebody that works with magic, that is a manifester, but they're on the good side. This is in the upright. Okay. What else can you tell us about this situation? We've got somebody wanted you to be bound, but that is exactly what is happening to them now. Somebody wanted you trapped in a situation, okay? And now they're either going to spiritual jail or literal jail. And I didn't say it, but for my family that's watching, I almost said it, and I was like, oh, I say that in every reading. The lizard on the card there. Literal jail, okay? This doesn't mean that this person is who you were in a relationship with, but this energy is here, okay? This person wanted you bound. They're now bound. My family and friends will know what that's about. And if this message is for you, you will know what it's about as well. One more, please, Spirit. One more. I'm trying so hard not to insert myself, but when it's that obvious, come on. The Empress in the reverse. Okay, Empress is Taurus energy. This is in the reverse. Somebody that is not fertile, not abundant, male or female. Somebody that doesn't experience growth. Somebody that can't manifest. Okay, so is this the person that is bound at the moment? Not fertile, not abundant, cannot grow, no spiritual connection, male or female. It is Taurus energy, doesn't have to be. I'm going to take 2 extra to get some confirmation. Who is this Empress in the reverse that wanted you bound, but now they're bound? Who is this? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. That's what they wanted, and they thought that by blocking you from getting it, they would get it. That's not how that works. They thought that they could steal this from you. Yeah, Ursula. They stole something from you. They tried to destiny swap with you. Oh my God. Come on, guys. Really? Really? We're still thinking that that works. I mean, can you destiny swap with someone? Yes, it's possible, but not to a chosen one, not to somebody that is awake. Okay, you can't steal someone's destiny if they've woken up, if they're divinely protected. Now they're being left out in the cold. All right. They're being left out in the cold, okay, and they don't want you to walk away. They don't want you to walk away from a situation. I want to dig a little bit deeper. What else can you tell us about either the spiritual connection there? Did they want us to be taken out? If they couldn't have us, if they couldn't be with us? Oh my God, yeah. Oh, that energy just got nasty. If I can't have you, no one can. With Loch Lomond, they wanted you to die because if me and my true love will never meet again, they were going to act like a Jeffrey Dahmer. They were going to justify what they were doing in some sort of bad ritual. They were trying to take you out. They were trying to destiny swap. If they couldn't have you, then nobody can. Please be careful if this is you. If this is you, please be careful. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We do have the 10 of Cups that is coming in. They can't stop that. Queen of Wands in reverse. So much like the Empress, this is someone who is not creative. This is someone who cannot grow. This is someone who no longer has opportunities. And an Ace of Cups is coming in for you. Whoa. Okay, there's a couple there. We had Victory in reverse. So I don't think this person is getting a victory, but there was too many there. All right, what can you tell us about this person that's got this really nasty, evil energy? What's going on for them? We'll take 3. Realizing how you felt and seeing it through your eyes in reverse. They don't give a damn how you felt. They don't see it through your eyes. We'll take 2 more. Who is this person? Tell us about this person, this Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, the math ain't mathing. There are some numbers or some dates that don't add up here. Something doesn't add up with this person. Something suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. This person is very suspicious and something doesn't add up. Wow, that just does not want to go in. Somebody that was a confidant in reverse. Okay, this might be somebody that you've confided your secrets to. This is somebody that you thought that you could trust and you absolutely cannot. This person does not care about you. If they can't win, If they can't have you, then nobody can. They don't care about what they did to you. They don't care about seeing it through your eyes. They've justified what they've done for whatever reason. They think that they were entitled to do this. All right, what about the collective? Tell us about the collective. All right. There's strange things afoot at the Circle K. We have to go back or a timeline jump. You're about to have a timeline jump. Okay, you are about to level up. 2 more for the collective. How's this playing out for the collective? Okay, what do we need to know? There's an alpha in reverse here that was involved. So this person is not an alpha. You or them. This person is a beta. They're not an alpha. N has popped out. First, middle, or last initial. Okay. So this person that cheated on you, broke your heart, tried to block your blessings, tried to destiny swap with you, has tried to take you out. Secret there that you may have already found out about this person. It's only the half of it. Something has been brought to light. It's no longer done in the dark there. You know about this because of your spirit guides, okay? They've given you some sort of download, or they have guided you to find this information. D being of significance, a grandfather. You are growing. A reunion is not taking place, and whatever the fuck they did in the darkness is going back to them. We also had, with this person, there's a major tower moment going on for them. Everything is being shaken up. Their 9 of Pentacles, it's in the reverse. They put you in a position where you needed to be defending yourself, and there is a long good night for somebody that is coming up. Okay. Do tell us, Spirit. Tell us more. This tower moment. Another way to look at that too is that you've had your period of rest and it's about to be go time. That is another way to look at it. So for some of you, somebody, as I said, that wasn't for everybody. I just felt this heavy energy drop. Some of you, you're going to be hearing about this person either passing or going into some sort of jail or mental asylum. There is a long good night coming up for somebody where they are not going to be able to be active to do these things for whatever reason. This person wanted you defensive and they wanted you to have your 9 of Pentacles, your financial independence in the reverse. This is now happening for them. Tell us more. What's happening to this person? They're not having a glow up. Okay, so you had a revenge body glow up. They're not having a glow up. They are going downhill. So if they were sending you beauty spells to try and make you ugly, they're about to be ugly. If they were jealous of your natural beauty, it's about to show on their faces. Something's going to happen that's going to change their appearance. They're not having a glow up. They're going down. All right. Tell us more. What else is happening to this person? You were their karma, but it's in the reverse. Maybe they think that you did this. Okay, maybe like they're starting to notice some bad shit that's going on in their life and they think that you've done some sort of spell work on them. They think that you've made this happen. That's not the case. That is this person's energy. That is this person's karma. You're not involved in this. You're not involved. You're an innocent bystander, and because of your innocence, that's why you are being given this gift once this cycle closes out. Which it is about to. It's not go time yet, but it's about to be. Tell us more. Okay, tell us more. They had you defending yourself, fighting for your life, literally or metaphorically. In alignment for your assignment in the reverse. This person is not in alignment. This person is not in alignment. They are not connected to source. If this is somebody that is a practitioner or uses a practitioner and they think, oh, we're plugged in and we can make shit happen and we can destiny swap and we can block the collective. No, you can't. No, you can't. The collective is in alignment for their assignment. The collective is divinely protected. If you come up against a chosen one, then the karma that comes for you, dude, that's all on you. That's all I'm going to say. That is all on you. The collective had nothing to do with it. That's not in the collective's nature. We don't do nasty shit to people. We know better. We don't mess with karma. We know better. All right, one more. Somebody that likes plants or works with their hands, farmer, gardener, nurseryman, could be involved here. This is coming under the Four of Swords in reverse. So for some of you, it could just be someone that has a veggie patch at home. This person is going to have a long good night. For another group in the collective that maybe perhaps are into plants, again, might just have a veggie patch. Maybe you do work at a nursery. It's about to be time to wake up. It's almost go time. Okay, so let's find out a little bit more. This is quite juicy. We like the juicy ones. Once the energy actually lets me get in and get into the message. So I've been feeling very heavily blocked of late. Now, I've messed up those cards. What did we have? Because that had... All right, those ones, I've messed those up. I don't know what order they were in. But we had that person that's trying to block this from you. There is a hitman for hire that has been involved. Spiritual, literal, metaphorical, figuratively, take it how it fits. Somebody tried to take you out and they were paid off to do this in some way. Okay? Either literally paid cash money to harm you, or they were given something. They were bribed with something. In some way, they got a payoff for coming against you. There is a divine masculine coming in, paying attention to those signs, those songs. We have a celebration coming in. There is a King of Wands. There is the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. You're not being apathetic and bored. You're excited about what's coming in. Okay, that will be that, because that's when we go into that different energy. So, celebration, King of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Cups in the reverse. Do tell us more. Do reveal your secrets. Okay. Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Big news coming. This is something worth celebrating. Okay, so perhaps you've already noticed a change in your fortunes. Perhaps that's already playing out for you. And if you have, congratulations, that's wonderful, but it's about to get even better. And again, that big news could be the second secret to do with this person. And you're like, you thought you heard it before. You thought you heard it all before. You've heard nothing yet. There is big news coming in. All right. With our King of Wands, tell us more. Tell us more. This too shall pass. Okay, the King of Wands shall not pass. This is your divine masculine. Okay, this is your divine masculine. This person is your happily ever after. This is your Ten of Pentacles person. Okay. Recovered goods, but it's in the reverse. That's coming under Ten of Pentacles. So whatever you have lost in this life, you're not literally going to get those things back, but Spirit will repay you, okay? It's going to come in another form, okay? Something that has been lost is not being recovered here. That also could be a literal thing. Maybe they've taken something from you and they've pawned it and they no longer have it, okay? And that thing is never coming back, but you will be repaid in another way. All right, what's exciting? What's exciting? Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody that is not innocent. There's big news coming in that is exciting to do with somebody that's guilty. And then the card after that was... So, again, I've bloody shoved these. Apologies. Somebody that's fortunes are changing for the worse, Moon in the reverse, and the High Priestess in the reverse. Somebody is guilty. In the next channel, we have somebody that is bound. Tell us, like, why are we excited about this person that's not innocent? Doesn't seem like the collective's energy. You're going to have to give us some context here. Why would we not be feeling bored about that? Maybe we just don't give a damn. It's not that we're not bored, it's irrelevant to us. No longer matters. You've moved past it. You've healed from it. Let's see. Ooh, we had incest, but it's in the reverse. Something... Incest. Somebody could be in jail for an incestuous relationship, or it could be that it's not incest. It might be a PDF file or something like that. But it's something to do with that, but flipped, okay? You're going to have to use your imagination there. Can we get one more for context? Somebody is not innocent. There is incest, but it's in the reverse. So it's that, but it's not that. Context, please. Plot twist. Thanks, Spirit. There's a plot twist. Okay, so we may just be not meant to know that just yet. Okay, that is some final piece of a puzzle that is coming in. It's not here yet. That's a surprise coming in from Spirit. All right. Who is bound? Who is an empress in the reverse? Somebody that can't manifest, can't create, can't grow, infertile. They're left out in the cold and they don't want you to walk away. Tell us more. Is this same incestuous, not incestuous person, this guilty person? Or is this another energy? I actually feel like there's multiple energies here. I don't feel like this is just one person. This could be a whole group of people that are about to receive their karma here that have come against you. Tell me more. Same person, different person. What's the energy? Hang on a second. Before we go on to that. No, we did that. We did the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So they're getting me distracted again. I'm flipping back and forth. Not happening. We're getting this message out. So this is somebody that flips back and forth. Could be a Gemini. Somebody that's a little bit two-faced. Two different sides of the same coin. Twin energy, air energy, up in their head, emotionally unstable. Take it how it fits. Oh, I've grabbed two here. Well, I happen to love me. This person does not love themselves at all. Deplane boss, deplane, overseas travel. So there was an overseas trip planned that didn't come off. This person has no self-love. No self-love for themselves, and spiritually or literally they are bound, they are in prison. Empress in the reverse, can't create, can't manifest, can't bring anything about, not abundant. Confessions, but it's in the reverse. They didn't confess something, they had the opportunity to tell the truth and didn't. Then after that comes them feeling left out in the cold. Okay, financial lack, poverty, bad health, injury, a series of unfortunate events for this person. Move, bish, get out the way. This person is being moved out of your life. They don't want you to go. They don't want you to walk out the way. They're not letting go, so Spirit's going to come through and move them out of the way. Tell us more. Tell us more. Okay. There's an M in reverse. Okay, and the only reason I know that is because I write closer to the top of the cards, so that makes it a W. W could be of significance. First, middle, or last initial. All right. We're going to pull out our tidbits deck. See if we can get any clues about who this person is, what they were up to, like any additional information. Because I feel like that with that plot twist, Spirit's like, I've given you enough information already. I've led you along this trail of breadcrumbs, but the final secret is yet to be revealed. It's like when you get almost to the end of the movie or the book and plot twist, didn't see it coming. But be prepared because it is on its way. Clues. Who's involved? What's going on? What do we need to know? Lights out for this person. Okay, so if this is multiple people, one of them it's lights out for this person before I even finish saying it. Cook. So, lights out for somebody who likes to cook. Maybe this is literal cooking. They might like to be in the kitchen. This could be somebody that likes to cook the books, somebody that wanted to appear like they were a financially independent, stable person, but that's why they were blocking your blessings and trying to destiny swap with you. They need to cook their books in order to get by. That could be what lands them in jail. Lights out for this person. If there's anybody else involved or another clue to lead us to who's involved here, do tell. They tried to steal the blood of a unicorn, so now they must live a half life. Harry Potter. So this person definitely was trying to block your blessings. They were trying to destiny swap. They were trying to siphon off you. They're now forced to live a half life. So either because they're being put in prison, in a mental hospital, because they're becoming unhinged, life is just not going to have that same zest for them anymore, or it's literal lights out. They are being incapacitated in some way. Tell us more. Tell us more, please, Spirit. Whoa, too many. Too many. One at a time. Take your turn. Line up. Just in the nick of time. Just in the nick of time. So you've uncovered something just in the nick of time. They were about to make a final move and it would have been lights out for you. And something has changed. Either you've uncovered something or you've closed out this cycle. A tie was cut. A spiritual ancestor, guide, loved one has come through and set in motion this person's karma. Something happened just in the nick of time that got you out of somewhere. This person could be about to be very unwell. And you got out just in the nick of time before they were able to make you unwell. Sneak peek, getting a sneak peek into what's about to happen. Okay, so paying lots of attention to those clues from Spirit. Something is a loan, okay? Something is about to be loaned to you, so you need to be a good steward of that and you need to give it back, take care of it. Happiness is a state of mind. If you don't like what you see, change the channel. Read that book. It will change your life. Okay, it's kind of like the speech is not exactly modern. Get your head around that. There is some really fantastic information in that book. You're being called to set aside a rainy day fund, or this person now needs to set aside a rainy day fund because they were living like the King of Pentacles off of your energy and their supply has been cut off. Take that how it fits for you. Always a good idea to have a rainy day fund just in case. Tell us more. We'll take 3 more and then we will close out with our Spirit Guides cards. Spirit Animal Guides cards. Spirit Animals. Baba Black Sheep. Have you any wool? Either you were the black sheep or you were being treated like a black sheep by this person, by this group of people, by your family. You're about to have a massive glow up and all of a sudden the hands are going to start coming out. You got any wool for me? You got any wool for me? Can I have some of your blessing? Do what you will. Do what you will, but just be aware that's the energy. Somebody treated you like shit, laughed in your face, you were a black sheep, you were worthless, but now they want what you've got? Methinks not. Methinks not. All right, 1 more, please, Spirit, or was it 2? I can't even remember. It's getting late in the day now. We'll go 2. We'll go 2. 2 more clues. What's going on? Who's involved? What do we need to know? And 2 have come out. We have got Buffy, you're a vampire slayer baby. Okay, so something within you, okay, your connection to divine has called in the end of this person. You are a vampire slayer, you're a demon slayer. There are miracles coming in for you. What a beautiful note to end that on. All right. Spirit animals that we need to take with us through this time. This is the guidance or advice or support that we are being given or being urged to encompass those traits while this situation plays out. We'll take 3, please, Spirit. We'll take 3. We have got the Dinosaur, primal power, deep reflection. Okay, so reflecting over what's happened. Okay, but you are in primal power, but maybe you played a part in this. Maybe you walked into this situation eyes wide open, you saw the red flags, you ignored them. Maybe you're not entirely innocent yourself. You're being called to reflect on this situation. What lessons did you learn? Maybe you are perfectly innocent, but what did you learn through all of this? Did you learn about who you can trust and who you can't trust? Did you learn about your somebody has a lisp, or somebody has something wrong with their teeth, or they have missing teeth? That's going to be for somebody. So maybe you've learned about yourself. I still can't say it. This person does not love themselves. This person has no self-worth. That is going to be a massive clue for somebody. They shit on themselves all the time, and therefore when they look at you, who actually does have a lot of love for yourself, that's what pisses them off. That's what triggers them, because they look at you and they're like, can't understand. They can't understand. Like, why wouldn't you love yourself? We are divine. Okay, why wouldn't we? All right. But maybe for some of you, you do need to love yourself a little bit more as well. Deep reflection. Bear, healing, nurturing. You are going to do a lot of healing when this is all said and done. A lot of healing. And you could be being called to be a healer. That might be what you're reflecting on. You might be being called to become a counselor or a relationship counselor. Something like that. Take it how it fits for you. One more, please, Spirit. One more. And I am noticing the birds up in the corner of the card there. There is going to be talk of this. Okay? Your healing journey, your nurturing nature, somebody's discussing this. So it may be that you are being a light for other people. You are being an example for other people. If I can get through this situation, so can you. All right. Last one. We have got the dog, home and loyalty. Okay, so there is a beautiful love that's coming in for you. This is a divine counterpart. This person will be extremely loyal to you. You can trust this person. And on that note, we're going to close this one out. I really hope that reading has been helpful for you guys. I hope you have an amazing 2026. But whenever you see this message, this is when you need to see it. Until the next one, stay blessed. I love you. Goodbye.